Good morning, crew. I have a story about the storm of storms and what it means to walk in the eye of the storm. And I will let you know already, this eclipse in Pisces, I'll speak about it for myself. A lot of it is about forgiveness. Forgiveness through a story of trickery. And in this moment of forgiveness, I actually want to say sorry. Out of the 4.8 subscribers that are on my channel, there's one of you that I want to send this to personally, and I'm going to say sorry for plenty of reasons that we're going to discuss sooner than soon. But enjoy the story. You gotta look at this madness. That's a four-wheel truck. Oh snap! Oh no! Wet socks. It's just what it is. Yes, God. Yes, God. Cleanse us all. Cleanse the journey. Cleanse the walk. It's crazy, bro. I can't. Woo! This is what it is, baby. You hear that? The gods have spoken. You gonna be all right. Embrace the journey on this Pisces eclipse. I'm loving it. I feel like a little kid. I gotta go in with the wet socks and wet shoes. I don't know how I'm about to cross that river though. It looks like there's no way for me to get across the street. Sometimes you gotta do things that don't make any fucking sense. Like walking in a monsoon when you knew you could have took a taxi. But my intuition told me on this Pisces eclipse, you see the thunder, go ahead and walk in the rain anyways, because this is what the journey wants. It's what it's asking of on this Pisces eclipse. It's like we want you to cleanse from your hidden enemies. And this is an eclipse. So these enemies are next level karmic. Only a rainstorm can help me cleanse. No amount of sage, no amount of charcoal. I just gotta get wet by Mother Nature on this full moon lunar eclipse. And I'm smiling as a part of it, even though I'm getting wet as hell. The umbrella is basically doing nothing. But it's okay. My head is dry, baby, and I'm smiling. My anime mind was like, cringe. Now understand that this eclipse is a kite, like I spoke about. In the kite formation, where aka the sun in Virgo, is about bringing recognition to what it means to love yourself through the daily mundane human task and through the action of things like walking in your city, talking to the bread store owner, washing the dishes for me this morning, taking a shower, taking the time to open up my oranges and put them in a to-go bag so that I have, as I'm going out on my adventure, to do my task, to go to work as an entrepreneur on my computer in a cafe. All these themes help with the digestion of your experiences, the digestion of my experiences, so that I can experience gratitude and appreciation for the earthly matters that really help to understand, right, the things that I've gone through, the reason for walking in the eye of the storm, the magic, that the trickery of enemies in the physical waking world, as well as hidden enemies of my own subconscious mind and my ancestry can bring me through. And this Pisces eclipse is a full moon ending and closure on understanding that for you as an individual, understanding impulse, understanding, raw passion and just feeling what I'm feeling and trusting that feeling in the moment, understanding that feeling can change its mind, and that feelings often do exactly that because they are energy that is consistently in motion. And respecting that motion was a really key critical piece, understanding that, this moon in Pisces, this eclipse in Pisces, is also simultaneously conjunct Neptune, the god of storms, Poseidon, all right, which has a lot to do with horses. If you look at the mythology, you know, and my own astrology, like I have twin horses involved with my astrology. For those of you know, the Ashwini Nakshatra, which is about making relationships, going out into the city, okay, experiencing certain luxuries of life, but by doing it like a young, vibrant, and even at times immature God with a lot of power. But part of that power is in our innocence and doing and living life without, and most importantly, the willingness to experience humility and step back into, you know, being shameless and what I do, when I do it, how I do it, following the joy, following what inspires me in the moment, okay? And also, most importantly, Pisces energy is here to remind us about humility and by being humble. And so in this moment, I say again, sorry to, you know who you are, because I'm sending this video to you, letting you know. Sorry. And thank you for reminding me of how, you know, as a modern day shaman, humility is the best gift to continue to remain humble and understand what are the gift of being humble. As I see 5366. And for me, the gift of being humble is about today, in this instance, maintaining and being the student. And, you know, as a student today, what I'm learning is, forgive me, I'm in the middle of the city now. What I'm learning is the story of confusion and how confusion is often used to get us closer to our most divine self. Understanding that confusion is a part of the mystery of life, the part of the mystery of the divine, the mystery of God, and how God can walk us through confusion to the truth. And so leading up to this eclipse, you know, I don't have very many throat chakra health issues, but my voice yesterday was very itchy. I had trouble speaking, and through that it let me know that there was a lie that was telling itself. There was a lie, as the throat chakra is about action, that I was acting upon. There was a lie that I needed to address as a family conditioning, something very deep-seated. One of them being impulse, one of them being haste, and how this is a lie where I am not a hasty person. I am not an impulsive person. I have experienced impulse. I have moved with quickness and preciseness and decision. And the lie was that I mistaken my own decisive nature as right action. And so this eclipse in Pisces, you know, understand, for me, it's the 12th house, right? And so this within itself is the hidden enemy. So I can speak about it from my personal experience, but understand for everybody, it's still hidden enemies in a particular house for you, because that's just a part of the nature of Pisces. And Pisces is a great storyteller. And this is a part of the story that I have for you, and how it brought me back to joy, stepping in that rainstorm, following my intuition, understanding that by me deciding to get wet, my feet were completely soaked. And by getting my feet soaked, I was able to cleanse in a way that, again, like I said, no Palo Santo, no sage, you know, no Reiki, no energy healer could have walked me through that, of which God, in this instance, which was nature, could do for me. And then nature brought me back to the truth. On this Pisces eclipse, on this Neptune, allow me to remove the barriers and the boundaries and understand the blessings of humility, and understand the blessings of always being a student of life. And by being a student, I'm here to now share a story with you from that perspective. And so I want to say thank you. I want to say sorry. I want to say I forgive you. And when I say I forgive you, what I say is I forgive myself. I love myself. I'm sorry. And I'm also simultaneously shameless, understanding that there are no mistakes in this game called life. There are simply lessons, there are simply stories that I get to carry with me and share with you. So this is my impromptu, eclipse message on this Pisces Lunar Eclipse coming to a full closure from March 10th, 2025. Check out the other more logical and well put together, research, thoughtful eclipse video on my channel. Other than that, I'll see you soon. Love.